Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am here to talk about the Versace perfumes that I have in my collection. So it has been a subscriber request for me to start kind of doing overviews on the perfumes that I have from particular brands and houses in my collection, which I am more than happy to do. That is going to be really fun for me. I then also got a comment from somebody asking in particular about one of these fragrances that we will get into, and so I went and found a bottle of it, which I'm super excited to have found because it has been discontinued. And so anyways, that portion of this video is for you, whoever you are that asked about this particular perfume. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one that I'm going to talk about is Versace Woman. So this is a fragrance that I have been coming across a lot in TJ Maxx, mostly TJ Maxx. I believe I've seen it in Marshalls as well. This is one that I love the bottle. The bottle is stunning, really, really beautiful. It's got this really beautiful like ring around the top with like jewels in it. It's really, really beautiful. I think I used to wear way back in the early 2000s, I used to wear a fragrance called, I want to say it was called VS, like Versace VS or Versus, maybe it was Versus. It came in a round bottle and it had a pink V and like a black S and like a slash through the middle. It smelled really, really good and I really, really enjoyed that. And I think for some reason in my mind, I was hoping that this fragrance was going to smell like it. Unfortunately, this doesn't. This is one that I do not like the smell of it out of the bottle. I will tell you though, the deep dry down of this is so nice. So I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to keep this because this is one that I could spray on like on days that I'm just going to be around the house, and I can just enjoy the deep dry down of this, but this is not one that I would want to grab and spray on myself like if I were running out of the house. So this came out in 2000 and this is Jasmine, Wild Rose, Frangipani Leaves, Bergamot, Lotus, Plum, Raspberry, Lebanese, Blue Cedar, Musk, Gray Amber, and Enoki Wood. And I think I was really intrigued by the gray amber. I've never heard of gray amber and the enoki wood because those are not notes that you see typically in many fragrances. And those are probably the two notes that I'm smelling in the deep dry down of this that I absolutely adore. It's like having to get through all of the rest of it first though to get to those notes. That is a little bit frustrating and makes this perfume be a little bit challenging for me. I do think that I'm going to end up keeping this one because I adore the dry down of it so much. It takes about an hour or two to get to that, and you really have to wait through, or I really have to wait through some fragrance that I'm not enjoying for that hour or two before I get to the deep dry down. So this is a little bit challenging for me, but I think in the end I do enjoy it just for that dry down. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about is one that I've had for quite a while. My bottle is definitely in not very good shape. The lid is kind of falling off. The lid, I will tell you, is like, this could be used as a weapon. I mean, it's huge. It's like the size of a rock. You can see how big this thing is. But yeah, I do love this bottle. I think it's really beautiful. This is Crystal Noir by Versace. I do not enjoy bright crystal. I know that that's an unpopular opinion, but for me, I just don't enjoy that perfume. I don't enjoy the yellow crystal either. I think of the crystal line, this is the only one so far that I enjoy. There are two versions of this. There's an eau de parfum, which is what I've got here, and there's an eau de toilette. So the eau de parfum has a coconut note in it. The eau de toilette does not have that coconut note. So if you are looking for this particular perfume that I am talking about, definitely look for the eau de parfum version of this, because a lot of people, and I read a lot on Fragrantica where a lot of people were really disappointed that they purchased this fragrance looking for a coconut note and they did not get that because they purchased the eau de toilette, not the eau de parfum. So this again is Crystal Noir. This was released in 2004 and this is ginger, cardamom, pepper, orange blossom, peony, gardenia, coconut, sandalwood, musk, and amber. and it is stunning. The two most prominent notes are the coconut and the gardenia, and then you get a ton of amber in the base. So really it's this beautiful, beautiful mixture of coconut, gardenia, and amber. And it is warm and it's beautiful. I have worn this in the summertime, even though it's quite heavy in the summertime. I have worn it and it has worked well for me in the summertime. I love it in the wintertime. This is just a stunning, stunning fragrance. This is one that I'm so happy to have in my collection and I could not be without. Okay. The next one that I have to talk about is Versense, and this is one that I picked up at TJ Maxx. This was a blind buy for me. I've had many people tell me that this is a very good dupe for Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, and I would have to agree. I just received a little care package from my Instagram friend Jen, and she included a sample of Eau Fraiche, and I did compare the two. Now, I have not done it on the skin. I think I will do an entire video about if this is a dupe or not, where I will compare them on the skin and I will tell you the similarities, the differences, things like that. But this alone is beautiful. This is a stunning, fresh citrus, just beautiful fragrance, beautiful for high heat, beautiful in the summer. This was released in 2009. This is bergamot, green mandarin, fig zests, sea lily, jasmine petals, cardamom, sandalwood, cedar, olive wood, and musk. And that's what this is. It's a woody citrus fragrance that is beautiful, beautiful in the heat. I love this. This could very easily be unisex. It is not too feminine. It's not too masculine. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, fresh, woody citrus fragrance that I adore. So I'm really happy that I picked that up blindly, and it was a very successful blind buy. Okay, the fourth perfume I want to talk about is the one that a subscriber requested I do a video on if I could track it down. I was able to track it down. I did have to get a partial tester bottle, so mine does not have a cap. I imagine that the cap looks something like the one that is on Versense. But this is beautiful. This is... I love tester bottles that have all of the notes engraved in the glass on the back like this one does. And it's just really beautiful. This is a big bottle. I want to say this is a 3.4 ounce bottle. Yes, it is. 3.4 ounce, 100 ml bottle. And this is stunning. This is a super sweet floral. And sorry, I didn't even tell you what perfume we're talking about. We are talking about Versace Femme. This is just Versace Femme. And I had never heard of this before until the subscriber commented on my video asking me about this perfume. She said nobody talks about this perfume. You can't find any reviews about it. There's nothing out there about this perfume. So I was super intrigued, and I found this bottle on eBay. This was, like I say, a tester bottle that had been half used. It is stunning. I love this fragrance. Oh my goodness. So I don't have the date that this was released, but this is, let me just read the notes from the back. Living dewdrops, hydroponic guava, icy black currant. These are the top notes. Plum, wisteria, and lilac. And you really do get the freshness and the greenness from those purple florals, the wisteria, the lilac, those type of purple florals. And it's so beautiful. The heart is lotus flowers, white nymphea, living atmospheric orchid, living angel wing jasmine, living azalea white lights, living azalea snowbird. And then the bottom notes, and I'm sorry if I'm squinting, I'm getting old and my eyesight is not great, and these are very small. The bottom notes are musks, warm delicate woods, atlas cedar, bourbon vetiver, cashmere wood, and cedramber. So like cedar amber, I'm not totally sure. It just says cedramber, like it's all one word. It says the olfactive family is floral, and yeah, this is so beautiful. It's like those purple florals, like I said, the lilac and the wisteria, that are kind of almost a little bit astringent smelling, or They're a little bit more green smelling, but there's a sweetness in this that I don't know if it's coming from the florals in the middle of the perfume, but it's like sweet, and then the dry down of this is just stunning with the musks and the ambers. This is really, really beautiful. If you were into florals, I think you would really like this if you can find it. I don't know if this has been discontinued or not. I know that it was not easy for me to track this down, but I highly suggest if you ever run across this, or if you do, if it is available to you, definitely check it out if you're into these types of fragrances, because this is stunning. I'm so, so happy that somebody, you know, kind of put me in this direction, and I'm so, so happy I was able to find a bottle quite reasonably. So anyways, with all that being said, those are the 4 Versace fragrances that I have in my collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.